Before we officially start with the interview, can you please give a brief introduction about yourself?
I'm Zhi Yuan. I'm in secondary 4 this year, and I'm in the student council as well as Wusu. Yep.
Why do you run for the presidential election?
Personally, I don't understand why I ran for the election as well. Yeah, really, truthfully speaking, because I didn't believe that I have the capabilities to do it. Yep. So one day when the teachers told me that I'm selected for this student council election, I was pretty much amazed because, yeah, like I said just now, I didn't believe in myself. So the teachers said that based on my past few years' performance, they have seen what I had been doing for the past few years, and they thought that I was doing quite well as a student councillor, yeah, and they believed that I had a leadership potential in me, yeah. So afterwards, during the period of time during the presidential election, I slowly started to see the leadership qualities in myself, and yeah, slowly I started to believe in myself. I believe that I can lead this student council body.
Can you recount how you felt when the result of the student council's president election was announced?
Well, because I didn't get into the presidential, I wasn't selected as a president, so I was quite disappointed when the ex-president told me that I wasn't selected. However, she told me that I will be in one of the executive committee posts. So yeah, even though I cannot be the president, but I believe that even working in a small committee, I believe that I can lead quite well over there as well. So yeah, I think I still feel quite alright. Yeah.
So how long have you been in the student council, and what is your most memorable event?
I've been in the student council for 4 years, and probably one of the most memorable event will be the investiture, which is held normally during the month of July. Yeah, and during investiture is basically the official handover from the previous batch to the next batch. So during investiture, the student councillors will be dressed smartly in the blazer attire, and they'll walk up onto the stage, and the whole school will gather together in the main school hall to view this celebration. Yep. So there will be performances as well, and yeah, basically it's a very grand event in my opinion.
So what were your feelings of the investiture?
During the investiture, I felt rather proud of myself that I'm able to get this position as a recreation and enterprise committee head, and yeah, it was indeed a very big and memorable event. And because I was in the planning committee for this investiture, so I felt rather accomplished that this whole investiture event has been rather successful. Everything went well and according to plan.
Which part of being a student councillor do you like the most?
I think it should be during the period of time when I was the committee head for this recreation and enterprise committee, because during this period of time I faced many problems, as well as getting to know more student councillors as well. Because yeah, as a committee head, I had to work with the teachers as well as the student councillors under me. So of course there are many problems faced on the teacher side as well as the councillor side. So even though I face many problems, and I admit that sometimes there are emotional breakdowns and some stuff like that, but through these many events and many problems that I face, I managed to keep myself out and go through it, and ultimately learn more events, learn more things about this. Yeah, and throughout this 1 year leading this committee, I have got to know more of my juniors better, and now even some of my juniors are my closer friends. Yeah. Hi.
How do you cope with your student councillor duties, schoolwork, and CC?
I think it's pretty hard to cope with student council, CC, and schoolwork, but yeah, personally, I've been scoring rather okay for my results, maybe top 100. Okay, it might not be very good to some of you, but to me, I find it quite good in the sense that because I have my student council responsibilities as well, especially when I'm a committee head, so I have extra responsibilities. So basically I find you have to manage your time properly. You cannot go out with friends as usually. You have to stay at home and finish your work after fulfilling your student council responsibilities. And sometimes it might be very tough. So on days with CCA, maybe I will reach home around 7 PM. So after bathing and having dinner, all this, it will be around 8 PM. So let's say the next day have tests or this, I will have to quickly spend my time wisely to revise my textbook, to go through my textbook and to learn as much as I can within this limited amount of time. And instead of wasting the time to go Facebook or on other socializing websites or playing games. So I find time management quite important because without proper time management, it will be impossible to score good results, excel in your CCA, and fulfill your responsibilities as a student council.
Do you think you tend to focus more on a particular aspect of these three?
I think so. Personally, I feel that I put student councillor first, followed by my academic results, my studies, and on the back of my list is CCA. I prioritize student council first because I'm the committee head of this particular committee. So if I do not spend enough time, if I do not plan well for this committee, those people under me will have to suffer as well in a way because of my bad planning. So my decision affects a lot of people, or people under me. So I cannot afford to make the wrong decision or not put any priority on this student council. So that's why I prioritize it first. And next is my studies because studies is generally important for everybody. So even in the school, they tell us to prioritize our studies first before your CCA, because ultimately it's the O-level results that count and not how well you do in your CCA. Yep.
Do you feel pressurized to set a good example to the student body since you are the committee of the RME?
Yep, indeed, it's quite tough to be a good role model because definitely there are times when you feel so sleepy that you want to fall asleep in class and stuff like that. And even paying attention in class or using your handphone in class, all these, definitely there are sometimes where I find that I'm not exactly a good role model at all because there are definitely times when I do the wrong thing as well. So it's actually quite tough, and in terms of my student council committee, I try my best to set a good role model, even though sometimes I fail, but I do try my best.